Go ahead and read the epilogue part 2. Well, this read the epilogue first part went by quite quickly. Today was the start of the new term. We wouldn't normally go out of our way to walk together, but because it was the first day, we put in the effort, which is good. Hey, gokigenyo. Morning. Yeah, it is, especially after that sex scenes, you know. What are you so happy about? I couldn't help but laugh at her picture-perfect peppiness. PPP. Yeah, that's great. It's wonderful, definitely, because we successfully recruited. Not say recruited, but we successfully announced that our school has gender integration to the public. Yeah, made that aware to a lot of the public. Hand out flyers to most of them. That's true. So we have successfully achieved our aim. Your hard work? What about mine? That was true too. I never would have thought of checking the classroom assignments in advance, and I probably would have just accepted the result even if I had. Well, that's true. But Rise-san was different. That was the same revolutionary determination that had put Vincennes into the world of co-education. Yeah, Rise is the woman. I mean, had it not for her, Masaya wouldn't even be here, right? You do have a point. The weather was clear today, and by no means was it a bad start to the new school year. Oh hey Ritsuko, how have you been? And you too, Konomi, hey. Morning. Konomi-chan, are you always this excited about the new term? Yeah. Because has it got something to do with Ritsuko? Figures. Vincennes intermediary and final course buildings were separate. Konomi-chan was in intermediary course last year, but now she will be in our building. And just to recap, for those who don't know, intermediary course is the equivalent of middle school or junior high school in Japan. But to Konomi, she can be excited about anything. Oh my gosh. Now that's a bit too much, Konomi. Not the same, Konomi. Rise's feelings towards me is the feelings between a man and a woman. Different. What do you mean by grow deeper, huh, Konomi? Konomi, as always. It'll be very, very funny once we get into Konomi's route. Can't wait to play her route. I see. Ritsuko-chan is a second year, and Konomi-chan is a final course first year. Time sure does fly then, huh? I mean, well, time flies, it's true, even in real life time really flies. Maybe it's because so many things happened last year? I'm sure this year will be a little more laid back. Hey Chiho! Hey to you too, Ruriko! Morning! Yep, they are definitely in the same class. I mean in Chiho's epilogue. Chiho and Ruriko are in the same class as them, and Masaya is also in the same class as them. For some reason that sounds kind of wrong, but anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about you, Mitsuki. No. Tamie-san had her newspaper to worry about, so she went on ahead of us, which was pretty amazing now that I thought about it. Yeah. And the next thing I predict is Rise saying, "Anna, oh man, no." See? That pose again. Yeah, this is the newspaper, right? That's great. We made the headmistress happy. Ah yes, that explanatory meeting. That was what I was trying to say when I was describing that flyer. Yeah, in the words in the flyer in that CG from the previous episode. Yeah, it's something like explanatory meeting, like talk about the school and all that stuff. Yeah, introductory meeting, whatever you call that. That reminds me, I just noticed, but you aren't wearing your White Lily Society ribbon, Rise-san. Oh yeah, you aren't. Where's your ribbon? Alright, so become a neutral organization, so no longer have to wear any ribbons. Ah, I see. Looking around, I saw both Ritsuko-chan and Mitsuki-san were still wearing their Red Rose Society ribbons, because they weren't recruited as the new student council president. So, however, Konomi-chan wasn't wearing her affiliate button, or rather ribbon, from last year. It's not like she needed to now that she was an official member of the Red Rose Society, but she must be wearing the Red Rose Society ribbon now, right? Yeah. After the grand vote, another ballot was cast to determine the members of this year's societies. The members of the Red Rose Society hadn't changed much, but the White Lily Society was almost completely different. The former members no longer felt any ill will, but they still had to draw the line and quit, apparently. Aww. So when you choose your council members, can you choose those from the societies? Oh, so you can't. Okay. Who? Rise-san turned to face last year's White Lily Society affiliates. They all can, because they are affiliates, they are not official members. Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 in. Me? Masaya? Of course. I'm not sure. I only joined the school in my second year after all. Come on, Masaya, you can't chicken out right now. Yes, but that doesn't change anything. For a transfer student like me to serve on the student council, it doesn't feel right.
Rise-san, 気心の知れた人を登用するのは当然だけど、あまり行き過ぎるとまたやっかみが生まれるわよ。
Oh yeah, that's right. We cannot choose all the members to be friends. We need to have some impartiality, right? Otherwise it'll be too biased.
今のあなたはラトゥトスールなのだから。
Yeah, the president.
それもそうね。じゃあわかりました。同じクラスになれたことで満足して、マサヤさんにお願いするのはやめにします。
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay.
ああ、マサヤさん、この回よ。
Oh. Oh, that's right. I put one foot on the stairwell and turned back around. Third year students were on the second floor. How many floors are there, I wonder? Maybe like 4 floors? So maybe like first year is on the 4th floor, second year on the 3rd floor, and then third year on the 2nd floor?
では、私たちはこれで。
Alright, see ya, Ritsuko and Konomi.
失礼します。それじゃあ、私はここで。
Okay.
じゃあね。ごきげんよう。
Yeah, this is the usual meetup, you know. We gather together to head to our classrooms. It's quite touching, to say the least. We said goodbye to everyone and headed for our new classroom, 3D, or the irony, 3D. Anyway, it didn't look any different from the old one, but it still felt new. Well, it didn't really look any different at all, like it's a carbon copy from the from any other classroom, but anyway. So this is where I'll be for the next year until graduation. It was an emotional moment for me. I looked down at my desk and wondered if I would see any messages from graduating students. There weren't any. It was still Vincennes after all. You know, all the girls being obedient, you know, they don't do vandalism and all that. The room slowly became more and more lively as students filed in. There weren't many students at the school. In only 1 year, I would come to remember most of their names and faces. Or rather, I had come. That seemed to go without saying for everyone present. There was no hint of the usual awkwardness that came with a new school year. At last, our new homeroom teacher arrived, and guess who it is? And so our new school year began. Oh man, I thought it was Sister Mishima. I mean, I actually expected the homeroom teacher to be Sister Mishima, but they never show. Oh well.
ごきげんよう。今日のラモードコティディエンヌ、もう見たわよね。
I haven't yet, but hey, how's it going, Tamie?
どうよこのベストショット。3割増しくらいに綺麗に映ってリセさんも嬉しいでしょ。
Oh, did you do some photoshopping, Tamie?
3割増しってそうかしら。
Hey, it's good to exaggerate, you know.
まあ実物がいいのは言うまでもないけどね。周りにギャラリーができてるんだもんな。だってただのチラシ配りよ。それ以上の何かがあるわけでもなし。それでこれだけの人を集めるんだから。
It's all about the appeal. That's why we say has the appeal, no? That's why she was called the Soleil decor, right? So the sun, you know, when she's dressed for the occasion, she'll attract a lot of people as the sun. Now that she mentioned it, it was quite shocking. Normally, people wouldn't crowd around a total stranger unless she were a celebrity or something.
やっぱりドレスが相当目を引いたのかしらね。他の学校ではああいうの着てダンスをしたりしないのかしら。
I'm pretty sure no, because my school is a normal school and yeah, we don't have such dances, you know.
どうなの？
I guess they don't. I was a little surprised when the May festival rolled around too.
まあそうは言ってもやっぱり着ている人の方が重要でしょ？
Yep.
でも普段着の時は全然そんなことなかったのよ。なんていうのかしら。
Well, I guess it's because they don't know that you are from Vincennes because you're dressed in your casual clothes. Like who know that you're from Vincennes if you're dressed in your casual clothes, right? Makes sense, right? But I wonder if the effect probably won't be as strong if Rise wore her school uniform, but still it might have a better effect than if she wore her casual clothes, right?
それは普通にしていて赤の他人が取り囲んできたら怖いわよ。でもね、道行く男はきっとこう思ったはずだわ。
Of course, BG. Oh, you're a beautiful lady. Whoa.
なんだこのですね。隣の野郎はなんだ。殺してやるって。
Well, I guess that yes.
怖いわね。
But not all of them though.
そんなことを思うと、マサヤさんもほんと過保者よね。
He certainly is. She nudged me with her elbow. I shrugged.
まあ、こんな話題を提供してくれて、新聞部としてはありがたい限りよ。新年度特大号ってやっぱり重要じゃない。
Yeah, certainly.
読んだ人は驚いたでしょうね。これ、私たちの知っていること、みんなが知っていたわけではないし。さっき反響を聞いて回ったんだけど、結構評判になってるみたいよ。
That's good.
評判？この写真？
Picture?
だったらよかったんだけどね。二人がしていたことよ。
Of course, I was thinking of that. No, I was thinking about the fact that Rise and what Rise and Masaya were doing. Not the fact that Rise is beautiful or what.
こんな課外活動までしているラトゥトスールはやっぱり本気で驚愕化に取り組んでいるんだという感じで。
But this is a good thing too. Yes. You should be proud of yourself, Rise. That's great, right? Whatever caused it, that's the kind of thing we like to see. Yeah.
タミエさん、これからの1年も報道の方よろしく頼むわね。もちろん。なんなら2人のキワ喧嘩だって囲みで乗せてあげるわよ。
No, Tammy, please don't do that.
喧嘩なんかしません。
Yeah, and we do not quarrel. But then again, well, lovers do quarrel at times, so... But no, please don't report any of that. That afternoon, we all ate lunch together.
そうそう、言おうと思っていたんだけど、マサヤさん、部活は始めるんでしょ?
Oh yeah, I think I've heard this question like twice already in Ritsuko and Chiho's route. So I know that Rise, her club is choir, right? So I wonder if she actually is going to ask Masaya to join the choir, but I don't think Masaya can sing, can he? A club? Huh. I didn't even think about that. I didn't join any my first year because I wasn't sure how long I would be staying. I could have joined one after the premiere judgment, but one way or another I ended up not acting on it.
ぜひ入るべきよ。あと1年とはいえ、まだ1年もあるんだわ。毎日すぐに寮に帰るだけではつまらないじゃない。
Yeah, it's kind of boring, I would have to agree. That's true. Maybe I'll join one then.
合唱部はいかが？
The choir, huh?
あら、リセさん、まだ部活も続けるつもりなの？だってやめても暇じゃない。受験勉強があるわけでもないんだし。
Well, if you ask me personally, yeah, I do like to sing, yes, but I don't know if the choir will be suitable for me. I would probably sound horrible. But anyway. Huh? What do you mean? The way Mitsuki-san had phrased that made it sound like most people quit their clubs in their third year. Well, that's kind of true because third year is the final year, it's the all-important year, especially in Japan. So, you know, like midway through their final year, they will usually quit and then study for their entrance exams, focus on the entrance exams, you know? If that were the case, Rise-san probably wouldn't have encouraged me to join one.
ラトゥトスールは部には所属しなくなるのが慣習なのよ。結果的に肩入れのような形になってしまうから。
Oh, favoritism. Phew. Yeah, strict here as ever.
マリカ様も2年生までは家庭科部だったわ。就任して辞めたというわけ。
I see.
まあ、私は続けるわよ。そういうところも変えてもいいんじゃないかしらね。
Yeah, Rise-san always the type to break traditions.
まあ、それはそれでいいと思うけどね。それで、どう？合唱部。
I'm pretty tone deaf, yeah. You probably remember that from Chandenoa practice? Yeah, you wouldn't want me in. I would probably do well in a sports club. I like to move around.
そう。じゃあ、何するの？
The only thing that comes to mind is athletics club, right? Joining Chiho. I'll think about it after class today.
あら、そう。じゃあ、私も一緒に考えてあげるわ。
Okay. Huh?
もしかして、同じ部に入ろうってつもり？
We say no, don't do that.
いいじゃない。生徒会でも一緒になれないのだから、部活くらい合わせたって罰は当たらなくてよ。
But the problem is, can you cope? We say.
まあいいけど、確かにこんなラチとスールは新機軸ね。みんなのでは全然ないんだもの。
Yeah. Mitsuki-san teased her, seeming amused.
それについては我慢してもらわないとね。じゃあ、まさやさん、放課後にでも。
Okay, got it. So we're going... Alright, after school. The last chime rang out, signaling the end of our first day of the new term. I stuffed my textbooks and notebooks into my bag while reflecting on the past year. And dang, man, those bells, they're goddamn noisy. But anyway, last year was one panic after another. Everyone openly avoided me, and Rise-san was my only ally. When I first arrived, I had no idea my childhood friend was here either, and she wasn't my ally either. I could more or less follow along in class, but transferring still made things difficult. And my family and I had been a total mess. It was over a year ago, but it was almost hard to believe it was ever like that. Those days feel like a distant memory now.
まさやさん、部活のことを話す前にマリア館に行きましょう。新生白百合会がご挨拶をしたい。
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, sure.
ごきげんよう。
Hello, Ruriko.
こんにちは。
Hey, Chiho. We met up with the former White Lady Society affiliates and headed for Maria Hall. So I guess even though association members are elected, student council members are appointed. It seems strangely lax.
本来、出身のアソシアションのメンバーで周りを固めるのが普通なのよ。だから、特にどうとも思われなかったのだけど。
Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Alright, so we're going to the student council room.
新しい白百合会はあなたたちが作っていくことになります。みんな、頑張ってちょうだいな。
We will, Onisama. Thank you very much. The exchange of pleasantries went off without a hitch.
ちょっと緊張しちゃったわ。下級生に対してことさら上級生っぽく振る舞ったことってなかったから。
That's the first time up for everything, we say.
それを思うと、やっぱりマリカ様は立派な人だったのね。でも、リセさんも威厳があったと思いますよ。今の子たち、みんな目をキラキラさせていたもの。
Stars in their eyes, huh?
ありがとう。
Keeping up her club activities and having a boyfriend, Rise-san was definitely an exception as far as La Toute-Sure went. Watching her in action made me realize how well she did her job. Yeah, 3 in 1, no, have to multitask all those things. Alright, so we'll fast forward.
お待たせ。じゃあ、早速ですけれど。
Rise-san sat down across from me.
何か希望の部はあって？
Yeah, I've been thinking about it since lunchtime, and I think I would like to join the swim club. Swim club? Interesting, Masaya. Is it because you want to see all those girls in their swimsuits? You're gonna make me say jealous, you know?
水泳部
She looked as unhappy as I had when she brought up the choir at lunch. Is there something wrong with that? Wait, I think we've had this conversation before. Did we? We broke off from the others to talk about club activities.
私は合唱部なの。でも、マサヤさんは合唱っていう柄ではないかもしれないわね。
So Rise did say before that Masaya is not suited to singing herself, so she has forgotten. Yeah, about the only singing I want to do is karaoke.
というか、あなたはぜひ運動部にするべきよ。せっかく運動神経がいいんですから。
Precisely, that's why we can then go join Chiho, you know. True, I do like sports.
じゃあ、何がいい？
Let's see. I really like things where I get to move around.
じゃあ一つ一つ挙げていくわ。まず水泳部。
Ah, that explains it. Why you choose swim club, Masaya. Oh, that sounds nice. I love swimming.
いいえ、ダメね。
Oh yeah, Larissa said no, cannot. Huh? Why? I didn't expect her to reject it off the bat. This is flashback, by the way.
だって水泳と言ったらみんな水着になるのよ。
Yeah, you know. So it's not like I'm going to, you know, pick at them or what, you know.
周りはみんな女子ばっかりだわ。想像すると私なんか嫌。
After that conversation, we made passionate love, so everything got jumbled together. Yeah. Rise-san seemed to remember that as well, and her face turned bright red.
念のため聞きますけれど、女子の水着姿が見たいわけではないのよね。
Oh, of course not, of course not. No, no. Of course not. Swimming is just my favorite spot.
そう。あら？でも夏合宿の時、マサヤさん、金槌って。
Oh yeah, this one. I think we know the reason in one of the epilogues. I think it was Ayaka's epilogue. Yeah, I was lying because I didn't want you to see the scar on my back. Yeah.
ああ、そういうこと。じゃあマサヤさん、確かに水泳が好きなのね。
Yeah. You don't like it, Rise-san? It sounded like she didn't, and in the end, Rise-san shook her head.
嫌いというか、得意ではないのよ。夏合宿の時は浮き輪があったから問題もなかったのだけど。
Oh, okay, so you're not good at swimming. I see. What should we do then?
いいえ、私の好みで変えてもらうことはできないわ。あなたが水泳部に入るというなら、私はそれに合わせます。
Wait, serious? But you say you can't swim. So are you saying I should, teach you how to swim? Right. As usual, she never admitted defeat. In fact, you just seem to inflame her competitive spirit. Competitive spirit? I realized what a strange thought it was. Why would she have competitive spirit over this? Well, all because of you, Masaya. Duh.
私ね、15メートルくらいしか泳げないのよ。フォームなんかもきっとバラバラだわ。
15 meters. Not too bad, I guess.
それで、そんな状態で水泳部に入ってごらんなさいな。みんなからどう思われると思う？
What will they say?
ははー、彼氏といたいからってそこまでするのね、この人は。だらしないなんて思われるに決まってるのよ。
Yeah, definitely can picture them saying that. You think so?
だって私、ただでさえラチュトゥスールのあるべき姿からは離れているのよ。
Yeah.
さっきルリコさんや千穂さんは褒めてくれたけど、でもやっぱりね。
She shook her head.
それに自分でも恋人と一緒にいたい一緒にいたいってそればっかり言っている自覚はあるわ。
Yeah, you need to be serious, no? at times.
そういう姿を客観視するなら周りから呆れられるのも当然だってそう思うのよ。いずれにしろ
A wry smile came to her lips.
私はくっついて水泳部に入ろうとしているだけなんだもの。だったら言い訳はできないわね。
That's why you want to do your best at swim club? Okay. Just for me? Well, what do you want to do then?
私はね、黙って非難を感受するような性格ではないのよ。
Ah, so that was the competitive spirit I sensed before.
みんなに認めさせるためにはどうすればいいか。私がまともに泳げるようになればいいんじゃない。
Okay. Good idea.
じゃあ、マサヤさん。私に泳ぎをレッスンしてもらいたいのだけど。
Yeah, I figured that would be the case, you know. Of course I don't mind.
ありがとう。
In the end, everything she did was with me in mind. I couldn't say it felt entirely bad.
プール開きは6月だわ。水泳部のプールでの練習もそれに合わせるのだけど。
Oh, okay. June.
私たちはその前から使わせてもらうよう学校側に頼みましょう。
For practice. Would it be cold?
寒いわよ。
Oh yeah, because it's still the spring, early spring, so still cold at that time. She didn't even try to deny it.
でもそれが何だというの？私たちはそんな障害を乗り越えてこそより多くの時間を一緒に過ごせるというものなんだわ。
Yeah, nothing can break this relationship between us. Nothing can break this bond. No matter the obstacles, we will thrive. We will be together forever. She spoke the words as if to inspire herself. Ah well. And so, we began our slightly out-of-season swimming class. Alright. So, end of the first part. Ah, this is the scene from back then, cleaning the pool. The headmistress really had grown more kinder and friendlier towards us. She even gave us permission to use the pool. Very nice.
ただし、実際に泳ぐのはせめて下旬になってからになさい。本当に体を壊すわよ。
Okay.
わかりました。
Yes, ma'am.
校長先生、ありがとうございます。
We kept our word and waited until the 21st, which was a Saturday. Oh, come in.
お待たせ。じゃあ行きましょう。
はい、行きましょう。Sure.
体操服は持ってるわね。
I do. While it was the end of the month, we wouldn't be swimming today. First, we had to clean the pool. Oh, it's just the two of us clean. Probably not, right? Maybe we'll get our friends to clean as well. Since it was still rather cold out, we'll be doing it in our gym clothes rather than swimsuits.
前回はみんなで掃除をしたのよね。水着に着替えて。
Yeah, I certainly remember that scene. Yeah, that takes me back. Yeah, it had been followed up by something of an incident. But it had been fun after that point. I wouldn't want to remember that incident though. It was quite, disturbing. Even hard labor could be fun if you were in the company of friends.
半分遊びみたいで楽しかったけれど、今日は2人だけだわ。マサヤさん、気合を入れましょう。
So it's just the two of us this time, but won't it be more tiring this way? But okay.
でも思えば変な話よね。私に関してはまだ水泳部員ではないのに。
It's okay because you're gonna join the swim club anyway.
2年連続でプール掃除をするだなんて。
But it's cool, it's cool. The swim club usually does it, right?
ええ。プール掃除を申し出たら水泳部の部長、ホクホク顔だったわよ。
As she spoke, Rise-san laughed a bit herself. The rumor that La Tutte Sue was going to take swimming classes had spread like wildfire around campus. And everyone knew the reason why too, of course. Because of Miss Masaya. After all, I had joined the swim club first. I told her I would happily wait for her to join, but she said,
いえ、あなたは先に入部しなさいな。だって時間がもったいないわよ。
Okay. Good point.
マサヤさんが水泳部に入って、私は季節外れの水泳練習を開始する。これはもう誰が見ても関連性は明らかよね。
Yeah. She smiled bashfully.
でも隠そうとして隠せるものでもないし、だから私オープンにしてしまうわね。
I think that's a good choice because rather than hiding, our relationship. I mean, everyone really knows that Rise and Masaya are dating, right? So why not hide? Why hide it? Just be open about it, right?
別に宣伝して回ろうとは思わないけれど、聞かれたらちゃんと答えるわ。私の行動にがっかりしてしまう子たちも出てくるかもしれないけれど。
It's fine because you have me. You're pretty worried about that, huh?
そうね。
Oh, but then again, yeah, I mean, because a lot of the girls are looking up to you, but still. Earlier Mitsuki-san had said, well, if you want, this is definitely a change for La Tutte Sue, though. She's not everyone set off. Yeah, precisely. There had been no trace of criticism in her voice. However, considering how forward Rise-san was, it was hard for her to completely ignore the traditions she had grown up with. At the very least, she had to consider the feelings of those around her. She was betraying the expectations of the students, especially those who were hopeful for a traditional La Tutte Sue.
共学科とはまた別の次元の話ではあるし。
But you see, we say this is your choice. It's your personality. So you should just, be yourself. Don't change to, a more traditional La Tutte Sue just to appeal to the other girls, to the masses. No, just be yourself. Despite her concern, she couldn't change what she was doing. In the end, we just dropped the subject.
今、水泳部ではどんな練習をしているの？
Stuff like muscle training and running.
そう。じゃあ、泳げなくてちょっと残念ね。
Well, not until June anyway. I suppose. But it's nice being able to move around so much. It's been so long. As I spoke, I rolled up my shirt sleeve and showed off my bicep. Yeah, look at my biceps. Is it showing yet? Well, probably not.
そうでもないんじゃない？硬い。
Rise-san poked it with her fingertip.
あら、すごい。男子ってこんなになるのね。それとも、マサヤさんだから？
It's just how Masaya is. Not sure. Obviously everyone's different, but...
でも、マサヤさんってたくましいのよね。
Pearly?
なんかと。
You feel like what? Hugging me? You feel? Rise-san's face turned red, and she grinned from ear to ear. What are you thinking about? Like hugging me? Like we're gonna, I grinned too as I asked her.
そっちこそ、顔、赤いわよ。
Oh my god, so lovey-dovey. We giggled with flushed cheeks and nudged each other's sides. Okay, here we are at the pool.
来たわね。
Oh, Mitsuki, what are you doing here?
あら、みんな。
Oh, everyone's here to help us out, is it?
もしかして手伝ってくれるの？掃除？そんな面倒なことはしないわよ。見物に来ただけ。
What? You just came here to watch us? What for?
何よ、意地悪ね。
Yeah.
まあ、そう怒らない。あなたが水泳部に入るっていう話、やっぱり気になっている子たちがいて。
Of course they would. Mitsuki-san turned around as she spoke. We noticed it when we first came to the pool. In addition to our usual group, there were quite a few underclassmen crowding around. Whoa. Salutations! The girl bowed sharply, clearly tense.
ごきげんよう。今日はこの広いプールをたった2人きりで掃除するんでしょ？そこまで頑張るならソレイユデコールの覚悟も本物だってわかるじゃない。そういうところを見たいんですって。
But it's a lot of pressure, though, when you have everyone watching just the two of us cleaning the pool. But well, that will prove the Soleil Decor's resolve, right?
私たち頑張るわよ。ヘルプなんかいらないんですからね。別に意地悪のつもりじゃないんだけどね。
Excuse me? お姉様? Can we help you?
いえ、いいの。これはあくまで個人的なことですもの。気持ちだけ受け取っておくわ。ありがとう。
Not at all. I was slightly awestruck by her flawless response. Rise-san was shaping up to be an excellent student council president. Compared to a normal school, she's expected to do a lot of things in Vincennes. That was clear enough from the title La Toute Soeur.
でもさ、本当に2人でやるの？淡水路だけど、やっぱり広いわよ。
Yeah, it's gonna be quite difficult, right? How long are we gonna take though? Just to clean the pool by the two of us?
困難があってこそ恋って燃えるのよね。
What?
そんな大げさな話じゃないでしょ。さっき先生に立ち会ってもらって先に水を抜いておきました。せめてそれくらいはお手伝いをと思いまして。
Ah, that helps. Thanks, Ruriko. And the rest?
ありがとう。やっぱり結構汚れてるわね。1年も経つと。
There were brown and green patches scattered along the pool that seemed to be in desperate need of scrubbing.
でも、なんで一年中入れっぱなしにしているんでしょうね。水。防災とか天災時の備えという話は聞いたことがあるけど。
Preparation for fires or natural disasters. I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, yeah, we'll always have a supply of water to, fetch when it comes for emergencies. I also heard from the swim club that it was designed to have water pressure in it constantly, so it's best not to leave it empty. Oh.
じゃあ、まさやさん、始めましょうか。じっとしていたら寒くなってきたわ。
Okay. Right.
これってどうするの？写真に撮って報道してもいいの？
Yes, please feel free to, Tami.
私はどっちでもいいけど。了解。まあ、生徒会長の同行だもんね。そういうことなら報じておくわ。
The cleaning began, and so we began cleaning the pool. It was a difficult task for two people. We might not finish it all in one day. The pool was used for classes as well as the club, so we had to do a tough job of it. As the sun set, our audience naturally disappeared as well. Let's leave it at this for today. It's hard to see the stains in the dark.
さすがに疲れたわね。
Yeah, I mean we can't finish it in one day. Definitely not. Not with just the two of us. Me too.
私なんか体育くらいでしかスポーツもしないでしょ。ちょっと足が棒みたいだわ。
Rise-san tottered her way over to the ladder that led out of the pool. Despite her exhaustion, she had carried her own weight in performing our task. I thought she was wonderful. As she reached the ladder, she looked back at me.
ねえ、まさやさん、登るときちょっと背中を押してくれないかしら。
You know, I kind of suspecting there's going to be a sex scene here. Yes. Oh, okay.
じゃあお願いよ。腕の力がほんと。
She stepped onto the ladder, and I supported her from behind, yes, by touching the butt, yes. However, since I stood beneath her as she climbed, yes.
どこ触ってるのよ。
Well, where else am I supposed to touch? How am I supposed to push you? And why are you being embarrassed? We're already boyfriend and girlfriend. No. It wasn't intentional.
そんなところ触られたら力が。
Oh my god. Whoa, that was really close. Hey, watch it! Oh no.
ちょっと怖かったわ。
Well, that was really close, yes, really close. Took the words right out of my mouth. We lay on the floor at poolside, now in a nervous sweat.
もういきなり変なところ触ってくるんだから。
Yeah, but it's just so irresistible. That's more your fault than mine. What?
あら、そんな。私のヒップが好きってあなた前に言ってくれたけど。
Well, I can't deny that. With a wry expression, I stood up and held out a hand to Rise-san. Well, let's go back. I'm hungry. We can pick this up tomorrow. Okay, so no sex scene, alright.
そういえば、さっきはそんなものかと思ってスルーしてしまったけど、やっぱり気になるものなのかしら。下級生のことだけど。
Concerned about the underclassmen? Well, you would know better than I do. It's about Vincennes traditions and stuff, right?
まあそうね。ただ、私自身が流儀から外れているから、よくわからないところもあって。
Well, like I said earlier, just be yourself, really. I guess that makes sense. Are you really that worried about it?
別に嫌なわけじゃないのよ。決して。ただ、生徒会長として改めて気を引き締めないといけない。そんな風に思ったの。
Yeah. Naturally, everyone in the school was curious about Rise-san's mole-breaking presidency. What did they think when they watched her at work? As a boyfriend, I was worried as well. We finished cleaning the pool over the weekend, but we couldn't start swimming until Monday. Rise-san had to attend a Monday meeting about the current state of the school. It was a meeting with the board of directors, wherein the student council represented the students' perspective.
昨日はちょっと緊張しちゃったわ。普段理事と顔を合わせるなんてことなんてないし。
First time for everything, right? Did it all go smoothly? I know it used to be pretty divided on the gender integration issue.
もう決まったことだからか、皆さん協力的だったわ。
Glad to hear it.
まだ定例会の第1回目ですけれど、ヴァンセーヌの新しい姿がいよいよ見えてきて、私もなんだか感動してしまったわ。校長先生の言うことを聞いておいてよかったわね。
Oh, you mean about the thing about going to do distribute the flyers or something? Rise-san looked up at the sky, eyes shining.
下旬になったらぐっと暖かくなってきたわ。これならなんとか泳げそう。
Oh, right. It's actually about what the headmistress said about them going to swim at a later time, yeah, in the month rather than earlier. Yeah, the swim club girls seemed pretty jealous, but they said rules are rules, so they'll be fine. However, Yeah, that's why what the headmistress said is true, right? That yeah, I mean if we had swum earlier, it'll be even colder, right? So even now it's still cold. Seriously, we had showered before going in, but the cold water seemed to have drained the heat from our bodies even more. Our audience was back again today, and now with the pool, yes, filled with water.
歯が鳴ってしまいそうだわ。けど人の目があるんですもの。弱ったところなんて見せられないわよね。気合よ、気合。
Yes, let's get fired up so that we can hit our bodies, yeah? Right. But do you think they're going to come watch us every day?
さあ、どうなのかしらね。
Well, that's all up to them. We were a little concerned, so we asked Mitsuki.
今日だけよ。さすがに毎日押しかけたら悪いものね。
Oh yeah, at least they respect that. That's what she said.
でも本当に寒そうね。見ているだけでも寒くなってくるわ。寒いわよ。濡れた手で触ってあげましょうか。やめてよ。
Rise-san, let's do some warm-up exercises first. If you just jump right in, you might strain something. Alright. We did some Tarap warm-up exercises. I asked her a few questions before we started, and Rise-san said she wanted to swim at least 50 meters. Okay. 50? That seems a bit impossible, doesn't it? However, Rise-san replied.
いいえ、水泳部に入ろうという人が片道程度で満足できると思う?
Yeah, that's the spirit, we say. I'm going to teach you all I can so that you can swim at least 50 meters, yeah? Rise-san, how many meters can you swim right now?
15 メートル。
Still 15? Okay, then we'll need to get to work. 15 meters isn't completely awful, so yeah, not really. Okay, Rise-san, try swimming around a little. Let's see what you've got.
わかりました。
Rise-san slowly descended the ladder. Ane-sama, do your best! The voices called to her. Rise-san turned back to them and waved, then kicked off the wall and began swimming with a crawl stroke. Whoa, her form is all over the place. It's difficult to teach someone how to swim when they are afraid of the water. Oh. Luckily, Rise-san didn't have that problem. Once she learns the technique, she might just work it out. Rise-san swam vigorously for a little while, but around the halfway point, she righted herself in the water, breathing hard.
リセさんもそこまで運動音痴なわけじゃないんだけどね。水泳はちょっと苦手みたいね。
Really? She does well in athletics, but I thought she said she's not really good with sports. Yeah. Okay, Rise-san. After she made it back to poolside, I spoke up. Let's start with some floating tips.
浮くコツ？なんか地味ね。
Well, we have to always start with the boring stuff before we can, we must always master the basics first. Come on, don't act like you're too good for it. It's always important to learn the basics.
はーい。
You use the air stored in your lungs, and they are around here. Unfortunately, your navel is your center of gravity. So, what does that mean? It means your lower half sinks. With that, the first thing you do is lie face up on the water and float.
わかった。
Alright, Masaya, like the perfect instructor he is. Rise-san pushed away from poolside and did as I instructed.
あなたもよくそういうこと知ってるわね。水泳が好きだったの？
No, I just picked it up from my time on the boat. Oh yeah, the part-time job. The part-time job with the fisherman.
ああ、そういうこと。ところで、指導するだけなら、マサヤさんは水着になることなかったんじゃない？
You picking it up is just making me feel colder, but so please don't.
それは失礼。
Yeah. You reminded me of the coldness. Once she was more or less acclimated to floating, I had her use her kickboard to learn flutter kicks. Yeah, just as I thought, you're bending your knees too much.
じゃあピンと伸ばせばいいの？
No, you can't get any power if you're too straight. Just a moderate amount, I guess.
適度に。
Yeah, balance, balance. That's right. Okay, now imagine you're striking the water with your ankles. Since she was bending her knees too much, I thought that mage might help get her on the right track. Okay. As I continued watching her and giving tailored instructions, Vincennes' form began to improve. Oh, she's learning fast. She might not have been a natural athlete, but she was very intelligent, so she picked things up quickly. Okay, let's break for the day. Alright. Our audience had already left for the day. Vincennes had taken her practice very seriously, and the underclassmen all seemed very impressed.
Masaya-san, 手を貸してくれる？
Help you out with what? Sure. She held out her hand, then suddenly put me in with her what? Huh? Why did you put me in? To the water? What are you doing?
せっかく水着に着替えたのに、コーチばっかりじゃつまらないと思ったのよ。
You mischievous Vise, you.
あなたも泳いだら？あと30分くらいなら平気よ。
Okay, sure. Oh, well, sure then. I kicked off the wall and began swimming vigorously.
わあ、すごい。さすがだわ。
I swam my heart out, expending all the energy I had pent up just standing around. Alright, so we get to swim at least.